Okay. All right. Welcome everybody to the team meeting. Hi. Tina, do you want me to share my screen right now? I should.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead. Gosh, guys, can you believe it's almost the end of 2020? Wow. So last meeting of the year. And of course, things are a little different this time. We usually have a Christmas party, but maybe next year. But you know what? We can still finish out this year super strong. And we've got a lot of great ideas and tips and things that we are going to be sharing. So we're super excited about that. There's a lot of business yet to be had in 2020. So yeah, welcome. So Heather's going to be running the slideshow for me. We're going to be kind of flip-flopping me and her today. So, all right. So guys, if you're a new consultant, I don't even know if we have a new consultant on here today, but don't forget all the resources that are available for you. Dash, of course, that's for everybody. Y'all get on there and get training on there. It's great. Don't forget about Fast Track Rewards and also the new consultant webinar that happens. And that is, well, one's already taken place on the 3rd, but there will be another one on the 17th. So, and you'll get an invitation to that as well. All right, thanks, Heather. You want to go to the next one? All right, so let's talk organization recognition. Yay, this is for the Trailblazers org, and our organizational sales were 56,524. Way to go, guys. Nice November. And we added one new consultant. So congratulations. And then Miriam.
Hey, welcome and congratulations to the Tedeschi organization. We did 40,771. Way to go. That's the Roaring Chefs and the Tedeschi neighborhood. And we all brought in one recruit last month. So way to go, team.
All right, so here's our team updates, up and coming dates. So if you want to pull out, if you're not using your phone for Zoom, you can add these to your calendar. Otherwise, jot them down.
Or do a screenshot. You can do a screenshot too.
Oh yeah, great idea. See, so smart. So those are up and coming things. So you want to definitely keep those in mind. Of course, December 12th is important. It's our holiday deadline. And I think we may reference that again today. And December 14th, our new trip reveal. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to find out where that's going to be. I can't wait. And then, of course, we have the Look and Learn, and that happens every Wednesday. But I'm not sure as far as once we get close to Christmas, we'll keep you posted on that. We got December 23rd in there, so looks like we're going to be doing it. And then we've got business boot camps going on. So yeah, definitely mark your calendars for all that. Thanks, Heather. Home office news. Oh my gosh, these are more, we got gift giving, right? It's all about giving gifts, celebrating the holidays. And there's so many unique opportunities that we have to help our customers and hosts help fulfill, check off the shopping list, right? And also to help them make their holiday mealtime easier. So we want to keep in mind as the end of the year approaches, Pampered Chefs Fresh Eating Solutions are going to help our customers plan for and keep their New Year's resolutions, right? So once we leave holidays, then we're going to move into healthy eating. All right, if you're needing any more information about shipping and inventory help, these are your resources here. There's an actual shipping and inventory help center, and you're going to get the information you need. Luckily, on our director call this week, they told us that they will fulfill all back orders by Christmas. So if you do have any guests waiting for something on back order, there's not a whole lot left. They've really been doing a great job knocking all of that out, but they will have everything fulfilled as far as back orders by Christmas. Also, if you didn't know it, if you go to the product status alert page, you'll find that when you click on reports and tracking and then go to product status alert, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of that page, did you know you can see a list of all the products that will not be back before the holidays? Okay, so if you have someone that's wanting a certain product that is not available, go there and and you'll be able to see whether or not it's going to be back before the holidays. Okay. All right, and then I'm so sorry. Hey, go back in there and wash Sorry, I've got grandkids here today. Here's all of our shipping cutoffs. Y'all can see that. Y'all can read. So make sure that for standard shipping, you have all orders turned in by midnight Central Standard Time by December 12th to ensure that they will be delivered in time for Christmas. Okay.
This is a good screenshot also.
Mm-hmm.
A
Yeah.
good one to screenshot.
Yep, yep. And then we are going to talk about our 3 key areas for successful December today. We're going to talk about bookings, selling, and recruiting. So Heather's going to kick us off with bookings, and I'm going to hit mute and get my kiddos situated.
All right. So of course, as every month, our approach to every month is every 4, add 1 more. So as you're getting your bookings, you should be also focusing on every 4 parties you have. You're going to look to add 1 more person to your team. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit. Some strategies for booking. The 3 things that they're wanting us to focus on this month is the host offer for from November has been extended into December. So anytime your hosts get $200 in sales, they get to pick an item for 60% off. And when their total is $650 for their party, they can get 2 items or sets. Remember, it's also sets for 60% off. This second item is that we can give more together, and they are donating, still doubling their donations for Feeding America. And it's the last month to take advantage of the Hope Lodge double donations. And then the last thing is the Sips and Apps party theme. If you guys have not checked this out, it's a really great theme. And they've added a lot of really terrific new recipes, especially using those fall seasonings, the cinnamon plus, and the vanilla that came out. So let's dig a little deeper. What to do in December. So December can be a little bit hectic for people, and they say front load your month. You know, we always say front load your month with parties. So try to book as early in the month as possible. Obviously, that shipping deadline is hanging out there in front of us, but there are still things. You know, here it is. I don't even know what date it is. The 5th. So we're about a week out from the shipping deadline, and there are still things we can do to boost our parties right now and get some more bookings. You can do Zoom parties. Think outside the Facebook week-long party box. There are still so many things you can do. You can do a Zoom party. You can do a 3-day quickie party. You can do a 15-minute express party, as Miriam has shown us and done a lot of. The 15-minute parties are fantastic because you kind of get in there, get it done, and get out. And it's a really great way to boost your sales. So don't be stuck in that mindset that, oh, it's the 5th of December, I can't have any more parties before the holiday cutoff, because you absolutely can. There's so much you can do. Go live on social media. This is one that I'm going to commit to doing this week, because just to get some maybe last minute sales in my VIP group, see if anybody wants to have a last minute 15-minute party to get some of those last gifts submitted before the deadline. And also it's important, so as we're ending up our December parties and moving into that January mindset, make sure you're keeping your hosts engaged. One thing that you can do to keep your eye on those January hosts is to have them go. You can actually set up their parties ahead of time before the shipping deadline. You can reach out to them now. Because of direct ship and the way it works, you could set their parties up right now and see if their friends wanted to add any orders for before the shipping deadline for Christmas gifts. And those will still count for your host's January party. Isn't that cool? That's like a new thing that we can do with direct ship for the very first time that we were never able to do before. So you could reach out to your January hosts and say, hey, do you want me to open up your party early? And you could send out the shopping link to your friends and family and maybe increase your sales for your party. So that's kind of a neat, fun idea. And lastly, host your own virtual party between Christmas and New Year's. Now, I've shared many times in several different team meetings that the week between Christmas and New Year's is so fantastic. It's so great. So your guests can get in there. They're mostly off of work. A lot of people are off of work that week. There are no get-togethers going on like there normally are, or very few get-togethers like there normally are during that week. And they don't have anything to do. They can't watch football. They can't watch the different parades. They can't go and watch, in person any parades. And so it's a little bit of a different year this time. And so we can provide a service to our hosts and to our customers, to our guests, and to our VIP groups by engaging with them during that last week of the year. You will end up, for your host, you'll end up in January, which is double rewards. And it's just a really great time to reach out and engage with your guests. People are really getting focused on the New Year's resolutions during that time. So it's just such a great week. And ending the year and kicking off the new year with a strong business is just the beginning. It's important to bridge to the new year by identifying your goals for January now. So I think we're going to start thinking about your goals, what you want your business to look like going into the new year. We'll probably talk a little bit more about that in the next team meeting in January, which is going to be a really great one. I just think that if you don't know what you're reaching for, you're not going to reach it. So don't chase your business, lead your business. And so really spend some time thinking about what you want that business to look like. And the parties that you set up now for January is what will kick off that new year strong. And I remember last year thinking, January really started my business, I feel like, really kicked it off in a whole new way last year. And I remember thinking, oh my goodness, we have the double rewards. They did a free gift last year during the first part of January also. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I think it was the close and cut last year. So this year, every host between the 1st and the 10th, when you close out their party, gets a free quick shred. So you have the double host rewards, you have the quick shred, you have guests that are really focused on eating healthier. You have all of these, the guest special is really great too for January. So you have a great guest special. You have all these amazing things. The host special is the nonstick cookware and the stainless nonstick cookware. And so you have all these amazing things just piled on top of each other in 1 month. And it's like I thought it was my responsibility to take advantage of that for my hosts and really max out the amount of parties I was having, put my all into my parties because I really wanted to get them to that 650 so they could get those double rewards. And that mindset, changing that mindset and really going all in for January just boosted my business and kicked it off in a huge way. So I really encourage you to give your January some good attention. Coaching January hosts with the busy holiday season upon them, hosts can lose sight of the things they need to do to have a successful party. As their consultant, you can keep that process moving in the right direction and avoid cancellations and postponements with simple reminders along the way. So one thing that you can do, we talked about opening up their party early, but you can encourage them to start their wish list. They can actually add items to their cart or to a wish list ahead of time. Get them get all of your January hosts, their host packets early so they can be flipping through that catalog. They can bring that catalog with them to friends' houses and relatives' houses, and make sure you include 2 catalogs to each host, especially for January, because everybody's going to be seeing some family this year. Okay, anybody have any questions before we move into selling? Anything about getting parties on your calendar?
I will say one thing, a tip that I would give, that I've done this for years now, is right before Christmas, I send out a holiday card to all of my January hosts. And I go to Starbucks and I get a bunch of $5 Starbucks gift cards, and I put that in there, and I tell them I'm so excited about their party. I'll be reaching out to them after Christmas, and I can't wait because our party is going to be a latte fun. And I just put that little gift card in there. And it's just, I rarely have a cancellation. ever, because it's that little, I guess you want to call it a guilt gift. Because I've given them a little gift. I'm really excited, and it's always been worth my investment. So just a little tip for you guys.
That's a great tip, and I think I'm going to do that because I love that idea. And it's a great way to make sure that they're not going to move from your calendar, and make sure you have your January solidified. And I had shared before that I sent out last year Christmas cards to all of my hosts last year, or from the current year. Just a card that I got at Sam's, and I put in my top 5 parties. The highest parties were, I put in a $5 Starbucks gift card. And so I think that, and I might include something about January's host special in there too, especially with those people, but probably, you know, a lot of the parties that I had this past year, and see if they'd like to rebook in my Christmas card. So that's just another little tip too. I think that I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to take Tina's tip, and then I think I'm going to include the January host special also. I don't want to make it all about, hey, let's, you know, do new business, but almost like, ooh, here's a little tip. It's double host rewards. If you want to rebook, it's a great time to. So, okay. On to,
Angela has a tip.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I learned years ago that people get a lot of cash for Christmas. So I always would have $1,000 party in January because people want to spend money on themselves. So, you know, just make sure that people understand this is a great time to host, because people they didn't get what they wanted for Christmas. They have cash in their pocket, but they haven't gotten their holiday bills yet. So get them right there in the middle of January, and they will spend money on themselves. So, and then I wanted to check to see if this was going to still work okay. I've been on the direct ship now. I was part of the pilot program from the beginning. And I can put a show in like in December, collect orders in December as me as the consultant, as the hostess. And then I don't actually submit the party until, because I'm still collecting orders all the way through January, and then submit it in January. And then I'm getting those awesome host bonuses and rewards in January from the little sales that when people call, hey, can I still order something for Christmas? And I can put that on my January party. And so I have those host benefits as the consultant as well.
That is a great idea. That's so funny you said that. I had thought about that like 2 days ago, and I meant to share that. And that's a really great tip. Yes, you can start your own party in December and close it out in January, collect orders and close it out in January. And if you reach the 650, yes, you can get those double host rewards too.
That is how I got my blender last year.
Ooh,
and I'm getting my air fryer this year.
That's great. And, you know, you can still offer little incentives for ordering, like, you know, if they order a blender, then they'll get the little freezer cups set for free, or the little long skinny scraper that is so awesome. I love my long skinny scraper that's made for the blender. So if they order, you know, you can do little specials like that for the high ticket items and really build up a party and get some extra sales for December. Oh, I'm losing my voice now. Miriam, I think it's coming through the computer. Any other tips that anyone would like to share?
I would just like to say, you know, it's all about your attitude too. Like if you're thinking, oh, nobody's going to want to book or with all this, like, yeah, guess what? You're going to not get any bookings. But if you have a positive attitude and there is bookings out there, there are people that are hosts. It's all about your attitude. Y'all, it's so important. So, you know, check that attitude, check your thinking, and, you know, be excited. There's so many great things. I mean, they've got the stocking stuffers, right? The 3 for $25, which is so fun. And, you know, so just keep that attitude in check too.
It's so true. We've been saying that for months and months, haven't we? And look at how when you do change your attitude and focus on the positives and focus on everything that we do have and that, you know, our guests need and our hosts need right now, when we focus on that instead of, oh, they're out of some items, they're out of a lot of items, if we change our focus, how much more successful we are. Every time that I change my focus and I get really excited about the host special or about what I can do for them, my bookings just come. I mean, it's just crazy because I'm excited and I make them excited when I'm excited. So it's just so important. So looking at some ways to increase sales in December in your parties and also outside of your parties, the holiday pantry products and gift sets. Your customers can get their hands on holiday baking essentials and gift sets. I think we're going to talk a little bit more about it, but I'm obsessed with the Cinnamon Plus. I don't know about you guys. I'm like obsessed with it. So make sure you get those and your customers get those while they can. Host and customer appreciation offers. Don't forget that those past hosts from the summer and the customers from the summer do have those special offers, the 10% off for customers over the summer, and your hosts have sitting there, $15 just sitting on the table that they can spend on anything. Your host can spend it until November of next year, but those guests, the customers from the summer, have until just the end of this year to spend their 10% off. And also the December guest offer free with purchase is the mini mix and scraper. Also, if you have not seen, there are some great items, 3 for $25. They're such great stocking stuffers. They're great additions to gifts for teachers and coworkers and mailmen. And, you know, who wouldn't love to get an adjustable measuring spoon set instead of another coffee mug, right, Angela, the teacher in the house? How, you know, I always say in my parties during the holidays, your teachers don't need another mug. Get them something that, you know, that means something to them and that they can keep for forever. So December 1st to 12th only, they can get these sets they can get these items 3 for $25. And it's the adjustable measuring spoon set, the teak wooden corner spoon, the metal straws, and they are just perfect little extras. And yes, they're so cute as little gift toppers, aren't they? I just love that. Suggestive selling is a great tool to use during the holiday season and beyond. We're not going to play the video. I did watch it and I think it's a great video, but just for time's sake, I thought that we do better just letting you watch it on your own. So we'll post the link to that video, you know, in our groups a little bit later with the replay of this call. Holiday gift sets and pantry products. The wine and cheese gift set. Did you guys see that? It's so cool. The 2-quart baker gift set and the pancake making gift set. I think that would be so fun for like Christmas morning or for them to have for New Year's Day morning, the pancake making set. And the baker gift set is just, you know, that's been my go-to this season, that 2-quart baker. I've used it so much. I've used it I made some zucchini lasagna. I made some side dishes for Thanksgiving, and it comes with the 3-piece silicone and wood tool set and the little mini sharks, little mini oven mitts, little mini sharks.
I had a customer that bought 5 sets of the wine and cheese gift set for gifts, and she said, you know, that's something that people want to have, but they don't want to spend the money on it because it's something, I mean, it's more fun than, you know, it's not necessarily a must-have. And so she thought that was a perfect gift idea. And I was like, that is so true. I never thought about that. So
that really is true. I you know, looking for me, I'm always so like practical, and it's got to be, you know, and that isn't something that I would necessarily think of to buy for myself, but the people who buy it, and I've used mine, the people who buy it love it, and it's just such a pretty thing to have for the holidays and get out. I just know so many people who would love that.
Mm-hmm.
And our pantry items, the double strength Madagascar bourbon pure vanilla extract, which is just, I was so sad. I literally just used the last of mine from last year. I've been savoring that. You know, the one you made me was like long gone, but I've been savoring that vanilla extract, so I have to go in and order some more before it disappears, because I don't want to lose that. It's so delicious. The Corite, is that right?
Coringi.
I've been pronouncing it wrong like all year. The cinnamon, the nice cinnamon. And it is just a really fantastic cinnamon. I've used it in place of a lot of my other cinnamons when I'm making things, and it really is a really great spice. And then my favorite, the Cinnamon Plus. Have you all used the Cinnamon Plus? If you earned it or bought it? Oh my gosh. So I've been using it in my coffee. I've been using it everywhere that you would use an apple pie spice or a pumpkin pie spice. I've been using that. Anytime it calls for pumpkin, anytime it calls for cinnamon, I think, okay, do I really just want cinnamon, or do I want that nutmeg, gingery, flavor with it? And the best use that I have found, this is my secret weapon, okay, the best use I found of the Cinnamon Plus is I made some homemade caramel, and I put some of that in there, and it was like to die for. So y'all know what you're getting for Christmas, because I might make caramel again. It was just the most delicious thing in the world. So check that out. And
Heather, did you make that caramel in your blender?
I didn't. I thought about it, and I was like, oh, I made it. I've never made, well, I can't say I've never made caramel before, but I was doing it for caramel apples, and I was like, I didn't want it to be a sauce. I wanted it to be a pure caramel.
Oh, more thick. Yeah.
I was a little worried about it, because it's so specific for apples. It didn't work. The apples didn't stick to the apples. That's all right. It was delicious. Okay, and don't forget what's in it for you. Earn your spring products now. This month, if you submit $1,000 in sales, you're going to earn $30 in spring products. And when you submit $2,000 in sales this month, you'll earn $95 in spring products. So you want to definitely get a jump on that. And all directors and above, remember that to get the level 1 in December, you do have to earn that level. So they're not just automatically giving us the level 1 this year. We got to earn it. Got to earn our products.
Awesome. So I'm going to take over this.
Recruiting. Are there any questions about, that was a lot of information. Any questions about anything from anyone about selling in December? All right, Tina, take it away.
Yay! All right, guys. And you know what? This is another attitude adjustment too. And honestly for me, because as I was preparing for this training, it really helped to prepare my attitude. Because sometimes in December, we're so busy and we got the holidays and we got everything going on that we just think, oh, no one's really going to want to sign up, right? But that is so not true, right? And this month, Pampered Chef is letting new consultants get an extra $30 extra days for the fast track rewards. So instead of 90 days, they're going to get 120 days to earn all those awesome rewards. And I know some of you probably joined over the summertime when they had that. It was like standard. Everybody got that extra 30 days. It was so wonderful to have that extra time to earn more rewards and fast track to directors. So, and plus, new consultants can also earn the new spring products too, along with us. So how fun is that? Get their fast track rewards and new consultant rewards. And then also I wanted to let you know, if you're not aware of this, as of December 1st, the starter kits have changed ever so slightly. The manufacturer of our grater set is still having some serious issues with being able to produce the grater. So what Pampered Chef decided to do temporarily is to swap that out with the whipped cream maker. So now they'll get the whipped cream maker in their kit. I just printed this off. It's on Marketing Imagery. So you can print that off, and it shows the whipped cream maker there instead of the grater. So just be aware of that. And I'm telling you, people love that whipped cream maker anyhow. It's awesome. So now it will come in the ultimate and the deluxe kit. And then Claudia Bazaar, I did watch this video today, and I jotted down notes. So we have a little bit of issues of playing a live video and you guys being able to hear it through the Zoom. So I took really good notes. So I'm going to just share like all of her tips from that video. And then as Heather said, we'll share those links to those videos on our team page. So definitely go back and watch it again to get refreshed. So please get out a paper and pencil to jot down some notes because I'm going to have some great ideas here. And like I said earlier, I mean, let's give people the gift of Pampered Chef this month, right? I mean, what are people doing right now? they're eating, right? We're all eating, we're cooking, we're making sure we have enough of the sheet pans in our kitchen to make all of our cookies, right? We're doing our kitchen inventory. A lot of people out there are doing the same thing. So they're going to be shopping online. They're going to be getting those items they need, or they're going to be contacting their Pampered Chef consultant. So, that's a reason to reach out to people, right? To find out, are you needing anything for the holidays? December for a new consultant is a great time. They get to take advantage of the seasonal sales that are going to be happening this month. They're going to be earning rewards. They're going to be basically double dipping, right? They're going to earn new consultant rewards and new spring products. And guess what? They can use their discount that they get as a consultant for gifts. They could even get some of their own gift shopping done and get a nice discount on what they want to get. So those are some really great reasons why to start your Pampered Chef business now. And then we can help our new consultants bridge into the new year with a really packed schedule, because January is such a fabulous post special. So it's a really great time to get going. And, people are still looking for a way to make that extra holiday cash, guys. People are still, a few extra $100 can make all the difference for someone right now to help put some more gifts under the tree. So, don't discount that. So who are you going to reach out to, right? Who comes to mind? Well, first of all, I want to say everybody. Everybody is always, you want to always be offering this to everybody. Don't be prejudging. But some ways to kind of get out there and do a little detective work to find out who might be a great candidate is think about all the people who love to entertain. Hit your social media page, get on Facebook, do some Facebook stalking right now, and just try to check out who in your friends are posting about entertaining, or who are the people who are sharing. People are sharing a lot of food ideas right now, entertaining ideas on Facebook. Maybe they're showing recipes, holiday recipes that they're making, things like that. Those are the people you want to reach out to, right? Those are the people you want to jot down right now and contact them. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute. What do you say? Okay. How about people you'd like to work with? We've all got those people that we really want to work with on our team, right? Those rock star hostesses or those guests, those people we've asked and they're like, oh, no, it's not a good time. Or just people that are really fun, right? People we love to work with. Jot those down. Anyone that that's still looking for holiday cash, right? If people that are out there looking for part-time work, those are the people you want to reach out to. If they can get sales in by the 15th, they'll have a paycheck before Christmas, guys. And we still have 10 days. And I'm telling you, they can sign up now and they can start immediately. That's the beauty of virtual business, right? And then what do you say? Okay, so you've identified all these people, right? Now what do you say? So first of all, you want to be really excited, right? Our excitement is contagious. So it's all start with the belief. Believe there are people out there who need this business, right? And so what you want to say to that person is, okay, let's say it's someone from your social media who is sharing lots of recipes. Oh my gosh, Heather, I thought of you right away because I see you're always like sharing recipes on your Facebook page. Oh my gosh, you always have me drooling. Can I ask, why are you not a Pampered Chef consultant? You would make a great consultant. I would love to work with you, okay? Or maybe someone that I thought of you because you have such a great personality. You're just such a people person and you love to entertain and cook. You would be so great at Pampered Chef. Have you ever thought about this? Could you use some extra cash for the holidays, right? Or maybe I saw that you were looking for an extra part-time job. You had, some people post that on Facebook, right? They're looking for a way to make some extra income. Reach out and say, hey, I've got a great idea. Have you ever thought about doing Pampered Chef? I can help you get started right away. We can get a show going right now. And if you have a few friends that want to host, we can host them all together and we can get you a paycheck before Christmas. How does that sound? How about those people that told you now is not a good time? Reach out to them. I thought of you because you know what, you told me last time now is not a good time, but I wanted to check in and see, hey, is now a good time? So don't forget about those leads that have said not now, right? You need to be going back to them and following up because guess what? If you don't, another consultant will, and you'll see them sign up under someone else, and you'll be like stabbed in the heart. Trust me, I know this from experience. Okay, guys, I'm not the perfect consultant, and I don't always follow up like I should, and that has happened, and that is one way to a little fire under your butt, right? So keep following up, because there no is not no, not right now. Just keep following up. Okay, so now you've got those consultants on your team, right? You've signed a few people. What do you do? What do you do with these new consultants, right? First thing you want to do is send them to Dash to get started. Amazing training on Dash. Send them there first, okay? Help them, do a launch party with them. Help them to find a few more friends that would want to host, so you could help them do their launch party and maybe a couple more. It's not a big deal with SynShare to throw a few more parties in there, right? Help them get off to a strong start. Help them to encourage them to do a couple of parties in December, not just their launch party, right? They could call them test parties, kind of thing. And then, of course, like I said earlier, help them then bridge into January so they can start off the year really strong, right? And of course, do not forget about promoting those fast track rewards, letting them know about all the things that they can earn, because you don't want them to miss out on those rewards. And if they don't know about them, they might not go for them. So we always want to make sure we're letting our new people know about the fast track rewards program. So guys,
And they have an extra 30 days.
Exactly, Miriam. They got extra 30 days, 120 days. It's amazing. So guys, December is a great month to have people join your team. Help give the gift of this business to someone and help change a life. That's better than just a gift they open, it's done. This is a gift that can continually give blessings to someone. So does anybody have any questions, or does anybody want to add anything to what I said?
I love what you said about the people that are posting a lot of food pictures and a lot of recipes, and you saying, why are you not a Pampered Chef consultant? How can you not be a Pampered Chef consultant already? I just love that. And then the other thing I was thinking is I may come up with a cute graphic or a cute little engagement game for my personal wall or my VIP group that says, how much, how much did you spend on Christmas, or did you go into debt for Christmas? A little, a lot, or I mortgaged the house, or something.
I don't even want to talk about it, right?
Yeah, and then you can use that to reach out to people throughout the month and say, oh, I saw this, that's so funny. Did you know you can have your debt paid off quickly if you start a Pampered Chef business? Think about paying off that Christmas debt like that with a Pampered Chef business, because a lot of people do, put it on credit card and pay it off throughout the year. And so and then you don't have to worry about it next year. You can save up and pay for it with cash next year. So it's a great way to, to just kind of talk to people about the idea of paying off their Christmas debt with a business.
Mm-hmm. Another idea that I've done years ago, I'm not talking about recruiting now, sorry guys, I'm bouncing back to increase your selling or even maybe a booking, but you can be a secret Santa. How many husbands out there, we have access, maybe you have some wish lists, and you could see, someone wanting something, you reach out to maybe the husband, right? And say, hey, I could help you get this gift for your wife. Kind of thing. So you can even offer that I've done that in the past before.
Maybe you could share some wording on the team page about what that might look like if you had a graphic, or if you had some words that you used in the past. I'm trying to think of how you would reach out to the husbands.
Yeah. It was I used to do it at my cooking shows where I had a little piece of paper they could fill out and put their wish list, and then they could put their husband's contact info on there. So that was a little bit
It's
easier.
wink, wink, hint, hint.
Right, exactly. So that made it a little bit easier. So I haven't done it virtually, but it just kind of popped in my head. So, that's the thing I've always been trying to think, taking my cooking show experience and turning it into the virtual world.
You can create a Google form that they fill out for their wish list to give for a secret Santa helper.
That's a great idea.
Santa's little helper. I'm Santa's little helper, and fill out what you want and who you want me to contact, and I'll reach out to them for you.
Yeah, or even you could just reach out to the people that have a wish list and say, hey, you know,
Yeah, but you don't know who to call.
right, but you could ask them to give, I mean, of course, then they kind of have a heads up, but
Yeah.
that you reached out to the hubby. But I mean, honestly, sometimes my host husbands are in the party,
Yeah.
sometimes. So yeah, I don't
I
know.
sold a blender last year. A husband bought it for his wife at Christmas.
Nice.
It was nice.
Yeah. So yeah, if anybody comes up with a great idea, definitely share on the team page, because together we all can come up with great ideas. All right. All right, so Meet the Pampered Chef webinars. Next webinar is at noon on December 15th. That is a great way to invite your potential consultants. So all those people you're going to be reaching out to, and if they're on the fence and you can't get them to say yes, you can invite them to attend this and make sure that you follow up with them after. And it's be a great idea for you actually to be on the call too, so you can hear what they say, and then that'll help you direct that conversation when you follow up with that person. All right, so here's recruiting promotions. It's the extra 30 days. What do you get? What do you get when you recruit? Okay, first of all, you get the satisfaction of helping someone, right? You also get 50 Pampered Chef dollars when they qualify, as long as they do it in their first 90 days, or 120, right? Right now, you get 3,000 incentive trip points. So if you recruit someone this month and they hit their 1250 this month, you're going to get 3,000 incentive trip points for this trip and for next month's trip. I mean, next year's trip, excuse me. So this is double dip December. I don't think we talked about that, but double dip December, the points you're earning for activity in December, you're also going to get those in your bank account, your incentive point bank account for the new trip, which we'll find out what that is on Monday. Yay. And then last chance to earn. So if you're getting close, definitely check it out. If you've been, if you've been a consultant for, 6, 8, 10 months, it's worth it to go in there and see, maybe you're close to earning the Bahamas or at least the Fort Lauderdale, right? Go in and check it out. Wouldn't you hate to find out after the fact that you missed it by 1,000 points or something crazy that you could have done? So definitely, if you don't know how to do that, reach out to your director. And then, of course, Excellence Awards program. You can find out more details about that on Consultants Corner. So, guys, I just encourage you to take some time and set some goals. Like I think it was Heather said, if you don't have a goal, then you're not really going to achieve much, right? You got to kind of have your eyes set on where you want to go and what you want to accomplish. So definitely sit down, take some time, and then most importantly, set your action. And I will say Miriam and I both are doing a 12 Days of Christmas Build Your Business Challenge. And I'm sorry, guys, but our team page has been pretty quiet. So I don't know if you guys are looking at that and doing anything, but please, even if you can't do all 12 things, take some ideas and go with them, right? And share in the comments what you're doing. We're a team, and we have to really encourage each other. And, it does motivate other people when they see people participating. So, all right. I think that's everything. Boy, we did good time-wise. That's awesome.
We did. Yay.
Anybody have any questions or anything you guys want to share? Is there something you've done that's worked?
Or any successes you want to share as far as just generally with your parties this past month? No.
We'll give people a chance to unmute, but I personally just set a goal that I'm going to book one party every day for the next couple of weeks. So I just work on getting one party booked, and that's going to finish filling out my calendar for January. So if you just set a goal, or maybe you say, I'm going to make 10 contacts every day, right? I mean, you don't have to work your business for hours and hours at a time. You just need to do it consistently. I'm telling you, if you took 30 minutes a day and dedicated to your business for a month, you wouldn't even believe how amazing your business would be. It's just about consistency.
Yeah, what if you took, a timer or an alarm and set it on your phone for a certain time every day that you have a block of time that you're not making really great use of. Maybe you're watching a TV show, in the evening, or, while you eat lunch, you're just kind of surfing the internet and checking out Facebook. If you took that 30 minutes that you were surfing Facebook and put it into making contacts, and, just reaching out to people for 30 minutes or 20 minutes every single day, how much that would impact your business. And it's amazing. So
It
I'd
really
like to hear if anybody winds up doing that and the success that you have from it. Anyone want to share?
Do you want to stop screen sharing, Heather? And then we
Oh,
can
yeah, it's a good idea.
everybody's.
Hi.
So. Becky, did you
there's
want to share
Becky.
something?
Hi. Well, I was just going to say that the whole 30-minute a day definitely does work because I work full time. So I get done at 4 with my day job. And then at between 4 and 5, I dedicate 1 hour a day to Pampered Chef. I like to say that I'm very consistent and do this all the time, and I'm very, very successful. But, life happens, but I do have that in my head that is my Pampered Chef hour. And if I can get everything done within that hour, I don't have to think about it for, the rest of the day. And it's been a game changer just setting aside that hour. So and another thing I've learned is it's called habit stacking. So if you are trying to be consistent with something and you create a habit or want to create a habit, you have to stack it with something that you already do. So like for any wake up every morning and the first thing you do is go make your coffee. Well, before you can make your coffee, put the new habit in there. Like I'm going to do my host coaching and then I'll go set my coffee up. So if you pair your new habits with something that you already do, you're going to be more successful at becoming consistent.
That's a good idea.
Just something to think about. Yeah.
It's like treating yourself.
Exactly.
I'll get my coffee after I do this.
Exactly.
I love that. I love it. And you've been really, making a difference in your business. And I think that I was just thinking, how many other jobs can you go and work 1 hour a day from your home?
Right.
And make a really good paycheck, or 30 minutes a day and make a good paycheck? Like how many other jobs are there that you can do that? And that becomes a testimony too when you're reaching out to people is, look, I just set 1 hour a day to focus on my business, and I'm paying down my debt, or I'm paying, I'm saving up for vacation or whatever. And it really becomes, it's just, like you said, part of your life, part of your day.
Yeah.
But I just think that's so cool.
Yeah, thank you for sharing, Becky. I love
thank
that.
you.
It's just those little
absolutely.
tweaks.
And
it's little tweaks, right? It doesn't have to be a life-changing thing. It could just be a tweak, and it's amazing. Small decisions over time make huge results.
Yes. And I have also had the mindset of if I were to go get a retail job, I would be working 4-hour shifts, plus the commute to get there and back, and then, an hour to unwind every day. That's, 6 hours a night. That would be very comparable to the paycheck I'm getting with Pampered Chef, but with a fraction of the work. So.
And having to deal with all the retail craziness right now, especially. But
yeah,
anytime getting a retail job is just, hurting your feet, and, just having to deal with face-to-face people shopping during the holidays. I just think this is a much better way to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And sorry I was in the shower earlier. I have a date today, so I'm getting ready.
Go, girl.
Yay.
Yay.
Anybody else have anything?
Let's kill December. Make it good. Make it good.
Yeah. And we'll be, yes,
I have
Angela.
a gift idea. I have done this for other teachers and they love it, and other people are thrilled to be able to use it as well. And that is, I buy a set of the prep bowls. I get 6 prep bowls for $20, and then put sometimes it's homemade stuff if I have time. Otherwise, it's just M&Ms that I put in the bowl. And then And for the teachers that I really, really love, I might put a $5 Starbucks gift card in there as well. But that way they get something yummy, and they get a nice Pampered Chef bowl that they can use, and it's not a mug, and it's very helpful, and teachers are thrilled to get that one.
Yeah,
And I had a gift idea also that I think would just be so cute, whether it's for you to give out to people in your circles or and put, you know, lay the Pampered Chef seed for them. But taking you can order a set of the 2 mini cast iron skillets and go out and buy a chocolate chip cookie packaged, you know, mix. And put it in there, and maybe put a little mini spatula in there. And so you have one mini cast iron skillet for like a little skillet cookie, a personal size skillet cookie. And how cute would that be for somebody? And they would like fall in love with the cast iron, I'm sure. So, you know, that might be like a family member or coworker or something, but you get 2 gifts out of that one also. And remember, we get them a little cheaper, but your host can get them too. And it's a really great gift idea.
Are those back in stock?
Yes, they were when I looked when I was looking at the gift. Yeah,
Keep up with
over the weekend at least. So, or
okay.
no, during the week.
I need to get on that.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for that. Yes, the pretzels are awesome. Oh my gosh. I've given those years and years. Teachers, and that's a great teacher gift, you know, because it's a functional little bowl they can use instead of a mug that goes in the trash probably, you know. Oh, awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. And we're just so thankful for all of you and so blessed that you are on our teams. And, you know, we just wish you guys the best, and just know that we're here to help and support you. Just reach out if you need anything. But thank you for taking time out of your busy day today to be with us. We so appreciate that.
Thank you, everybody.
Y'all have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey.